Hello. Sorry, I spaced out and forgot about... Because there's a delay between when I hit play and when it actually starts streaming, and I don't really know how long it is, so my ADHD got the better of me, and I started doing other things, and I was like, oh wait, right, I'm streaming. Oops. Anyway. Welcome back to Myrth. I don't know if any of you remember this, but last time I talked about how I was looking for a musical theme for this map, which is not really necessary, but you know, if I make a video on it, I like to have that. And I just like combining visual stuff with music, I guess. I don't know. I just like that. But I did find one, and it's so it's from WoW. First off, I should explain that every WoW zone has a series of tracks that are divided into sub-tracks, and so the zone in question has 9 tracks or something, 12 tracks or something like that, but it's 3 specific tracks within that I've always found really beautiful and haunting, and it occurred to me that they would fit really well for this because I'm going for kind of a mist theme. They're from Mists of Pandaria. Anyway, this is those themes, those tracks. So I think they'll be really good for this. I've been talking and discussing how to potentially introduce some mist particles to maps without incurring a ton of lag. But yeah. I'd like to get them coming out of this jungle forest here. So I think that'd be really pretty. I also had an idea. I don't remember if it was after the stream or what, but I'm going to get rid of this dinosaur. Sorry. I'm going to get rid of these mushrooms. So, oh, no, not that. Get rid of these trees. Because I wasn't 100% happy with this location anyway. Oops. Crap, I keep misclicking. I'm going to take all these birds, drag them somewhere else. Here's fine, I suppose. By the way, wait, let me find the thing. The reason I chose white birds in particular is because of the white bird you see in this image. Anyway. I don't know if that's native to the planet, but I assume it is. I'm going to assume it is. So that's why I chose white birds. For anyone wondering. That music is really loud on my end. Hang on. I wonder if that's loud for you guys too, because I have it on a different control. Oh my god, I've been muted the whole time. I forgot I muted myself while recording some footage for something else. I'm sorry, everybody. How long have I been muted for? 3 minutes. Great. Great. Alright, what I said was, I chose white birds because I wanted them to look like the white bird in this image here. Well, I mean, at least you got to the music. It was pretty, I suppose. I also said that I don't remember when I thought it or came up with it, but I didn't want this space to be an out-of-bounds forest area, if that makes sense, for animals and stuff. Because I thought it would be better served as a place for some of the machine parts or whatever, factories. Also, we're kind of working on introducing a mist particle, one that hopefully won't cause excuse me, I have hiccups now, great, a ton of lag, because, well, lag is bad, but yeah, because I really want there to be mist rising up from the forest and the jungle. And finally, well, I talked about this for a while, but obviously none of you heard it. In World of Warcraft, every zone has I don't know, one track, and that track is broken down into like multiple smaller tracks. Anyway, in the zone Crasserang Wilds, there's like something like 12 tracks, but like 2 or 3 of them have like a specific subtype together, and I think it's really beautiful. And I mentioned earlier last time that I really wanted to find music for this zone. It's just my own little thing. I like to have music in mind for a zone or a map, and I didn't have any, and I kind of realized that I'd like it to be this. So that's why we're going to be listening to the Crasserang sad music, because I feel like it fits the map. Anyway, that's my little tangent that I spoke twice, but you only heard once. Oh, it's a good day. Oh, wow. Is this 0? This is 0. Cool. Alright. That's frustrating, but oh well. So I'm going to turn this into a factory. This space here. And I'm going to make it smooth right up again. Oh, no, not like that. Okay, I might have to do smaller and safer. Well, sort of. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth this out. And I'm going to put some factories down here. I have a general idea of what I want, but nothing super planned out quite yet. Anyway. I've always loved this track, so getting to use it on a map that it fits will actually be kind of nice. I don't know. I've always wanted to compose music, but I've never really had the aptitude for it, I don't think, so. Yeah. My brother is actually a musician of several instruments and has been in several different bands. But he is currently... I don't quite know what he's doing, but he's doing something along the lines of musical therapy using... therapy with music. Something like that. Anyway. He actually said we could use any of his music for the mod if we wanted, but I looked through it and... Well, I should clarify that my brother's main instrument is the drum, so all of it is super drum heavy. Like, super drum heavy, so... None of it really fit for Star Wars unless, like, we go with, like, the Mandalorians or something. But, oh well. Maybe the Vong someday. I guess that's something I could talk to NMS about. I might message him right now just to remind myself to talk to him later. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Alright, there we go. Anyway, so we'll be listening to Crasserang music. That's the 3-minute, 20-second version, but there's a much longer, hour-long version that we're going to listen to now. Though it plays all of the music from Crasserang, not just my favorite, so here we go. Anyway. These controls are kind of driving me crazy. Oh, and for those who are very closely paying attention, you might have noticed that I'm using the correct editor again. And I seem to have... Did I? No, I did. Okay. You can see the cursor. I was afraid that I had somehow disabled you being able to see it again. Ugh. Anyway. Hope you're all having a nice Friday afternoon. I was a bit late starting this stream, I apologize, but I just wasn't feeling very well. So there won't be any Legend of Zelda tonight. I don't know if that's a deal breaker for anyone. I'm actually not sure how many people actually enjoy watching those streams. Or if they're just fun for me. They are fun for me though, not gonna lie. It's been fun rediscovering that game because I haven't played it in so long that a lot of it's just like, oh my god, I forgot about this. I think that was like the first game where I really got into the lore. Even if it's like not super deep, like I remember getting the Ocarina of Time manual and just looking at it and seeing all the different races and stuff that you would encounter, and like I felt like I had to research the game. And just being totally fascinated by it. But yeah. Zelda's kind of got lore. It's not terrible, but you have to accept that a lot of it's not really going to make sense or be super cohesive. It's not like Warcraft, where it is written by our peers who at least, or originally written by tabletop our peers who sort of understand something. And it's also not written by like a super cohesive team the way Final Fantasy is either. But it's got some thematic stuff going on that's kind of cool. It should be 700, not 200. It's more like art lore. Where, well, it's not like there's like no real lore, but they've referenced themselves, which gives you the illusion of lore. Anyway, it's neat, I guess. There actually has been apparently some debate within Nintendo itself over whether or not Zelda should start autosave should start receiving actual lore, but that's none of my business. Okay, there we go. Now let's save for ourselves, not just autosave, and figure out how we want to put factories down here. Thank you for the like, whoever is watching in silence. You are appreciated. I feel like I have to say that today, especially because like there was someone I was, well, I don't have to name, I can say this because I'm not going to name names or anything, and none of you will know. There was someone I used to watch play Final Fantasy 14, going through it, that had played nearly every other Zelda or Final Fantasy game. So like I was kind of interested in their input, though they didn't really have charisma. I can't talk, but they really did not have charisma. I don't think I do either. I think I might have more. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I make up for it with goofy enthusiasm, but we'll see. But they knew a lot about other Final Fantasy games, so I watched it anyway. And there's a thing with streaming Final Fantasy 14 is that if it's your first time, a lot of people will watch to be emotional vampires off it. Like, that's just the way it is. Because they're like there to watch you get heartbroken and be like, yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? Which it actually sounds meaner than it is. It's just people really like to see how others react to stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's reaction content of a sort. But anyway, they were doing well, but then I stopped watching them personally because not just the lack of charisma, but it felt like a lot of their emotions were forced, and I just found that off-putting, and so I stopped watching them and lost track. And the last I heard, they stopped playing Final Fantasy 14, and I was like, okay. I was kind of annoyed by their comments, but I decided to just leave it. And I saw them streaming Final Fantasy 14 on Twitch. No, sorry, I saw them streaming something not Final Fantasy 14 on Twitch, and I realized then that I was still subscribed to them, and I was like, or not subscribed. I was still following them because it's called following on Twitch or whatever. I decided to unfollow them because I'm not gonna watch them, honestly. But, and I will admit, a petty part of me was thinking, I hope they don't have very many people watching. And I got there, and I open it, and I hear him talking or whatever, and so I kind of assume he's talking to people, but then I kind of realize he has no fault, nobody watching him at all. I was just like, damn. Nobody watching him at all. And I actually went from like kind of disliking him to kind of feeling bad. I don't know. So, I don't know. It gave me like sort of a moment's pause, and I don't think I'll become a YouTuber by any stretch. I think what I do is niche, and that appeals to some people, but it's also never going to have mass appeal. Hey, Acbrix. So, the fact that I have like 1 or 2 people, maybe 3, that watch me consistently at all is something to appreciate. Which means you, Acbrix, but you probably missed the whole front half of that talk, but that's okay. Whatever. Rewatch the video. I don't know. I don't know. The fact that people actually appreciate what I do is something to be thankful for. The short version is streamer I used to watch but then stopped watching. Kind of got mad at and stopped watching because of that. For petty reasons, admittedly. I got mad at them for petty reasons, I'll admit it. I checked in on them specifically just to unfollow them on Twitch and realized that in my process of unfollowing them, I was the only person watching their stream at all. And I was like, oh, damn. I actually felt bad for them. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like them, but like at the same time, I couldn't help but feel bad for them. It also made me kind of thankful for you and Opoder for sticking around. I'm gonna save quick. Yeah, I mean, 0 people watching except for me, who literally went to their channel just to unfollow them. And it's like, oh, ouch. I feel like that's something some people would laugh at and find funny. And I guess in a way it is funny, but if I'm being honest, I just felt bad for them. I don't know. Even though I didn't like them. And they kind of pissed me off, but yeah. It's okay. If you missed the early part of the stream, because I muted myself like an idiot and forgot. Wait, why am I doing coordinates? I don't need to. Oh, that should probably actually go down to the bottom. Whatever. I'll figure something else out. Actually, how's that look? It's okay. I should probably put some smaller things in here. Oh, this music's so beautiful sometimes. Oh yeah, well, I'm saying this for the 3rd time, I guess, now, because once muted, once while you weren't here, but, basically, I've wanted music for this map for a while, which is just my weird thing of needing music to go with the planet, I guess. I don't know. And I wasn't really sure what, but then I got the idea of using Krasarang Wild from WoW. Let me type it out. Krasarang Wilds from WoW, which I've always really found very beautiful. So I think it fits. Actually, 1 second. Let me pause this and open... Oh, crap. I closed it. I'm an idiot. This one. This is the part specifically I had in mind. Though I'm gonna play all of Cross the Ring Wild because I got like an hour-long mix of it. This track in particular is the one I think will fit this map really well, especially like once I get Steam going on here. Yeah. And I really want to try to emphasize the misty forest look. I know there's a city, but if I can, I want to like emphasize the mist as well. And the forest. Oh, that's weird. Oh, autosave. Anyway. This one. Actually, this would be good as well because I do kind of want to block off. Oh, wow, that's tall. Let's try this. Kind of block off the mountains. So it's like you can't fly around, sorry. It's like, why not? Oh, because there's this giant ass building in the way. How does that look, actually? Okay, that could be annoying. Not new. They've actually been in for quite a while. I'm not quite sure who made the ×3 and ×5. It might have been me. I don't remember, though. Actually, let's try this. Anyway, I just really think that song's pretty. Let's try 4200 1800, and then we'll try -500. There we go. Straight into the jungle. Oh, so it's not perfect. I'm gonna save there and let my dog out quick. Okay. Try to find my blanket. There we go. Oh, cold, cold, cold. All right, and let me shocked myself. I won't continue this version. All right. Let's raise this up a bit. How's that? It's a bit strange, I suppose, but I think it's okay. It might make sense to, let me turn off the fog, put some factories back here as well. Yes, I suppose I should try that. Let's try C, oh, maybe a C times 5. Man, I forgot how pretty Pandaria's music is. Pandaria was probably... Well, Legion was okay, but it was probably the last expansion I truly, really enjoyed in WoW. And I did not get the criticism that people had for it. Ugh, fuck you. Stupid thing. I always felt like the criticism of it was very harsh and unfair. Which, in hindsight, a lot of it was, because a lot of it was like, oh, there's pandas. Which, a lot of people also said, oh, they're just trying to appeal to China. But it's funny because there was a Warcraft X dev that came out and was like, trying to appeal to China? What? No. We make almost no money off of our Chinese audience because of the taxes. So... And it was just because we're all fans of Kung Fu, was his words. We like Kung Fu movies was basically the reason Miss Pandaria happened. I don't know how I feel about that. Stop it. Okay. Plan B. Actually... I have an idea here that might look pretty good, or look really weird. I'm not quite sure. How would this look? Okay, now let's try minus 1,900. Okay, minus 700. That's interesting, I suppose. I could try that. Anyway. How long ago was this? You know, it's probably like 13... No. Well, maybe. Hang on. You know, it's been about 11 years-ish now. 10 years now. 10 to 12 years, depending on what you count. And it's funny, because Miss Pandaria actually still looks pretty good. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should, I'm technically subscribed to WoW. Maybe I should show you guys Miss Pandaria. Because, like, despite its age. Okay, so I should explain. When they made Miss Pandaria, they specifically used basically this editor, but leaned into stylism. Like they wanted to make the landscape look like those ancient Chinese, the ancient water script. I don't know what they're called. Paintings of like the mountains and stuff, with like the brush strokes or whatever. They specifically wanted. Oh crap! Okay, hang on. Let me mute this audio quick. Okay, they specifically wanted Pandaria to have mountains and vegetation and stuff that looked like those swooping brushstroke paintings. And the crazy part is that it still looks good today, all things considered, because they leaned into stylism so hard, which is kind of like how what's it called? That game that was super unpopular at the time. The Zelda game that everyone hated at the time but came to love over time. Shoot. Wind Waker. Wind Waker leaned so hard on stylism that it off-put a lot of people at first, but it ended up aging insanely well as a result. Hang on. Let me find a good character to log in with. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay. Alright, give me a second. And we can fly around Pandaria for a bit. I'm going to go ahead and save there. And close. Well, no, I'll keep the editor open. I think I can run to it once. But I'll close Steam just in case. I'll try to anyway. There we go. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll show you what I mean. I'm not saying I'll base this map on Pandaria, but it's something to consider at least. It's right now my leading influence, at least. Alright, here we go. Let me switch ME capture to this. Huh. I don't know why there's a giant block there. I don't... You guys see that giant white block too, right? I don't know what that is. I can't think of any reason for that to be... Oh, hang on. Let me see. This fixes it. That just made it worse. Oh my god. What's going on? What the heck? Oh wow. Wow time. Hang on. Say Myrth. Why is this not cooperating with me? Okay, crap. Hey, Potter, 1 second. Something has gone wrong. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, it's back. Oh, wait, no, that's not even the right one. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3? No. No. So, I don't know what's going on Alright. Just put this over here for a second. I don't know why this is acting this way, but here we are. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... Oh, that's wild. Does what? No, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so, let me go ahead and enable sound again. Alright, so this is Mists of Pandaria, the last expansion I actually fully enjoyed. I thought Legion was okay, but it was the last expansion I fully enjoyed. I like parts of BFA too, but this is basically made in the same-ish editor as Empire at War. So I'm going to show you the mountains and how they are kind of done in brush strokes or whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. So yeah, these are basically the same editors as WoW. Or, sorry, WoW is basically the same editor as Empire at War. And you can really see the similarities. And I actually think WoW, well, WoW, it was unquestionably a big influence on me coming back to Empire at War. But I think you can also see how there's a lot of potential that you can draw from WoW. I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, Myrth, I'm kind of going to base on Mists of Pandaria a bit. But yeah, as you can see from these mountains, like, they want to go with a really stylistic... Yeah, Galantos. They wanted to go with a super stylistic design. Oh, good, you can see my cursor. Perfect. So, you know those, like, Chinese brush paintings where it's like, here's the mountains, here's a mountain, here's a mountain, or whatever? They kind of purposely tried to copy that in their editor. It's actually supposed to be Chinese, not Japanese, but, you know, there's probably a blend. These look a lot like the Yellow Mountains of China. I would be lying if I said a lot of my work wasn't inspired by WoW. But this is probably what is kind of the bigger influence on Myrth right now. That and Naboo. But I kind of want the Force... Yeah, Galantos is based on Kugane from FF14. Final Fantasy 14. But this is basically the same editor as Empire at War. And you can see how... So I don't know how much about this. That's fine. I get it. It's a little confusing. And to be honest, even though FF14 is Japanese, their Japan equivalent... Okay, so there's Kugane, which is definitely Japan. But then there's Doma, which is like a mix between Japan and China. Which is funny because even they are blending them. It's like, okay, fair enough, I suppose. Like, you can see that this is terrain. And then this is an object. What's different about WoW is that you can have water at multiple levels. Like here. Instead of just one water level. Although you can see how this is fake. How waterfalls are fake here, even here. Like, this is just a texture that goes over. You can have a water level here and a water level here, which is something we can't do. And objects have collision, which is for better or worse. Well, yeah, well, okay, so bridges are actually objects. They don't exist as bridges. Actually, one thing that is true of both, but you wouldn't really see in Empire War is caves. All caves in WoW are basically objects. They have to be by default. But yeah. They also have way more ground clutter than Empire at War can afford to, because if we have this much ground clutter in WoW, or Empire at War, we get lag, unfortunately. I would love to be able to put this much ground clutter, though. Although it would be kind of a pain in the ass to do it on this kind of terrain. Because we also have terrain collision with projectiles, which is painful to deal with sometimes. We could disable it, but then that would mean you can never really block shots with mountains, and it's just like everything shoots through everything. And you get stuff like turbo lasers shooting through the mountain on one side, which is just annoying. I probably should have logged on to a mage so that I could like show you guys a good bunch of different areas. WoW also has underwater physics, which is kind of impressive for 2004, honestly. I think the absence of caves in EAW was camera. Yeah, that's honestly a big part of it. Is that we can't really put a camera down there. And there's not really a first person or a single control thing like there is in WoW. Actually, I know where there's a cave here, but it's pretty far north, I think. But that's okay. Murky water. I actually don't remember this place at all. This little spot. Oh, here's a cave. Here we go. These, yeah, they're way too low level to bother me. So, like, let me see. The terrain is here. You can see it. And then the cave is one object that goes all the way back under the terrain, basically. And that's pretty standard for how WoW works with this stuff. Oh, here's another one. And as you can see, this is the exact same cave. Because it's an object and it has to be recreated. The stuff inside the cave can differ, but the cave shape itself is exactly the same. Here is a different kind of cave. Oh, here's another cave. It's the same as the first one, but it's got different objects, and it's got some different stuff in it, too. So, yeah. This is something that would never really work in Empire at War because we don't have the props for it. Well, you can't make collision with props, so because you can make collision with props in WoW, you can have stuff like this where terrain. Okay, so terrain, prop, still prop, terrain, and terrain here. This is actually really cute. Just a bunch of people having fun. So this is actually a really cute detail. No wonder I love this expansion. This is lovely. It's just like a totally pointless restaurant that just exists to be here. I no wonder I love this expansion so much. Alright. Now we're back on the terrain. And this is technically terrain, but an object is used to create the stairs. More stairs. But also terrain. We got the same thing here. And then this bridge is another prop without the thing underneath. Or maybe there is a thing underneath, but they block it off. I could totally see that, actually. Let me go. Let's go compare. Is that the same object? Oh, and this is just a dead end. Ends in some lovely little decorations. Yeah, it is. That probably could... This object is probably the same as that one, but they blocked off the stairs going down, I guess. Oh, look! The stairs are still here. Oh, actually... Okay, this is really clever. So, if you look carefully, this is the terrain. I'm pretty sure these rocks keeping us from going down into the place are part of the terrain. So that this is still the same prop with the stairwell going down as over there, but with the rocks here. That's really clever. See, this is what I meant by, like, you can learn a lot from WoW for the map editor. More props, stairs. Look how well they're so good at blending terrain with props. It's honestly impressive. We got these bridge again. Another bridge. And that leads to the 5 sorcerer. I don't remember this guy. This is the other thing I really love about WoW is that is that you can just kind of come across stuff like this elite master monk guy. Like, he might be part of a quest line, but I don't remember him. And he's just hanging out in this house by himself in the middle of nowhere on the far edge. It is a little disappointing that, like, this is basically a one-story building with, like, just this. But then, like, it goes all the way up here. And there's, like, this is one thing in a lot of video games that always bugs me is, like, when there's a roof and stuff, but you can't actually get to it from the building. That is, like, one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, here's another floor. And there's a bell, but you can't actually travel between the floors. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in video games. Video game houses is when, like, you can't actually get to the roof. Skyboxes are very pretty here. Oh, I wish we could get lightning like that. I'd love to get lightning like that. It's funny how their skyboxes end in this sort of faded, I don't know what you call it, but it's exactly the same as ours. They do the exact same thing. They have a really good blending system going here. Although I will point out that WoW actually does cheat. So you know how we have shaders on the bump textures or whatever? I don't think they have that, but instead they have... Well, maybe they do. But what they also have is basically they create a section and then they toggle this thing and it creates these shadow markings on the rock automatically. So they don't actually do that themselves. They just auto-generate it, which honestly it looks good, but I'm kind of jealous of. If you look carefully, you can see this is where the square of the terrain changes. Let's see here. I might have gone beyond where the big cave is. Why can't we have that? Yeah, if only. I have no idea how they did it, but... I remember this quest. Oh, here you have a series of props. And so the train here is clever. Let me see here. This is... I'm trying to figure out if... No, okay, so this is definitely texture. This is texture, 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 texture. That's a prop, obviously. This is terrain with textures. Oh yeah. I love the way they do. I've never been able to do this, and I don't know if I can in the editor because our texture sizes are too big maybe for it, but they get these lumps and then they color them just basically a gray texture and then put just green grass around the outside. I don't know if it could be pulled off and look good in EAW, especially because you can't possibly apply this many grass textures without causing a lot of lag. Oh, it's a reference to Up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is definitely this is cute. It's a reference to Up. If you haven't seen Up, go watch the first 15 minutes of it and cry. It's the Boy Scout and the grandpa. Up is a really good movie. Did you ever see like what the planned plot for Monsters Inc. 2 was going to be? Because it's insanely good, and it's sad that we never got it. I don't know if I can recite it properly, but it's really good. This is good. I'm almost afraid to try because I think I won't do it justice, but oh, look at this blending. So another thing WoW has is all this, is that they managed to have, this is texture, but also intermixed with like small rocks. Small rock props that don't really affect the player, but do make the ground have some bump to it. Like you can see the little gray rocks. Oh, and brown mud patches. And they're like super simple, but there's so many of them that they really just pattern the ground. Oh, the water pattern's cute. WoW also has this thing where they have a lot of critters in the world, which is always very cute. Just animals and stuff minding their own business. But, alright, we'll switch back. Actually, go ahead and return, or I guess it's called use the Hearthstone here. And I'll show you another zone I'm pretty fond of. Okay. Why didn't I mount up there? It's another zone I'm pretty fond of. Actually, you can kind of see what I'm going for with the mountains in Myrth here. This is sort of what I'm going for. is this look. What's crazy is if you get closer to these mountains, you can see they're covered in grass. They're just covered in these grass props. Also, tiny little mushrooms. They actually don't align perfectly, but you can't tell. And it gives the mountain this fuzzy look that I don't think I'm going to be able to capture, but I would love to be able to. This is actually more or less what I've been going for with Myrth here, especially the forests. What's really great is if you go down, it just looks like a jungle. I feel like I would almost be happier if I could design... Yeah, it is very, very Aztec Mayan. The troll stuff is very... kind of like a mix of mostly southern... Is that a bear? Oh, it is. I've already beaten him. It's like a mix of, Mesoamerican, is that what it's called? And, a little bit of African stuff. Also Dinotopia. Like, if you were wondering what I got the idea for, certain things from, here you go. Like, this is, this is why I keep making temple maps, if you were wondering. It all makes sense now. Oh, I can catch the boat. This is one of the things I really wish WoW did more of, was having boats that you can actually ride. Look how pretty the shore is over there. And, well, we'll pass it a second. Just how pretty the rocks, the transition of rocks here are. This is so good. It's just texture green, then you get to the rocks, and you switch to the rock texture, and you get into the water. They even made the ocean pretty. Look at that. And they got these big swooping trees to sort of silhouette everything. Oh, here's the shoreline. Look at how it like transitions rock and sand. That's so pretty. We're going to be going to a much older zone on this boat, so hang on a second. This is probably too advanced for Empire at War, but it sure is pretty. Okay, here we go. We're going to be going to a really old zone. Why am I going to the middle of Kalimdor, not over here? It's supposed to land over there. In fact, it does land over there. I don't know why the map said... Whatever. Alright. This is the old zone that it takes you to. I seem to be stuck. There we go. Now these are much older textures and older props. It just works. But like even here you can see there's a transition of textures with little props added on. With lots of little rock clutter. Little arches. And they got some brick here. Some brick texture here. Let's see. Let me see which way I'm going. Okay. Got a bit of a ways to go, but when I was... Okay, so one thing that's a bit dated about WoW is that I can see this as like fog outline, but when this was current, realistically, you would not see even close to this far. Let's see here. Graphics. What does that do? Oh. Well, that's weird. No, thank you. Oh, here we go. Back when I played, it was probably closer to like this. When I was first new to the game, it was like this. So, I did not see the mountain over there. Oh, is this the starting zone? It is. Cool. Oh yeah, and you can see like what the old mountains look like in WoW. And look at them in all their shame. Oh, that water is awful. Hang on a second. Let's go back. It's funny how water turns clear when graphics are maxed. I wonder why that is, because it actually is kind of the opposite in Empire at War. Hang on a second. Let's go find the water control. Liquid detail, low. That actually kind of looks better. A little bit. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's... That's actually kind of nice. You can see how the zones tend to be one color. It hadn't really blended super well here. Dust wallow. Huh. This is where like the zone transition is as well. You can see well, WoW still does this, but like basically they make it so that one zone translates into the next kind of awkwardly. Actually, you know, I'm being a little mean. This is actually pretty decent by WoW standards. So you go into this swamp, and the barrens is surrounding you on all sides, really. Huh. Vegetation on the rocks is actually pretty decent here. The shapes are awkward. Like, these are just lumps. But the texturing's not bad. Where was I going again? I was going... Oh, right, I remember. You just gotta go west of here now. They updated these spiders. It is kind of funny in WoW because, like, they updated a lot of stuff, but not everything. So some things look pretty modern and other things look really old. Let's see if we can find something super old that's like walking around. Oh, here we go. These will be pretty old. Giraffes. Actually, they look okay. But then compared to this thing, they look pretty dated. Did these get a model? Oh yeah, those definitely got a model update. These definitely got a model update. And you can just see, like, it's kind of an awkward shape. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, and there's the giant sword that they never did anything with. There's just a giant sword that got stabbed in the ground, and it never got dressed for 6 years. I think this is pretty cool, though. Just a lot of spikes and brambles. This is something I tried to capture with the Macatak. Is that the right name? The Macatak map, the swamp one that's sort of red with a lot of green vines or whatever. It's sort of what I was going for there. Thousand Needles. A bunch of rock pillars sticking out of what used to be a canyon but then got flooded. But we're almost to the zone I wanted to talk about. This Greg's already left. So like one expansion ended with the sword getting stabbed into the ground, and they didn't address it for the one after that. Well, it kind of led to the stuff in the one after that. They didn't address it in the one after that either, or the one after that. So there's just a... In fact, I think the only reason they're going to address it next expansion is because people kept bemoaning the fact that nothing was getting explained in the game at all. Oh yeah, so this is kind of neat. The spikes here represent the Quillbore corruption, I guess. And you can see how it's sort of spreading because of how they transit. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute prop. This prop almost doesn't look like a prop, but it definitely is. Right. And then, of course, this transitions to the good lands, where the good guys live. They're on fire. That looks painful. Alright, so one of my first experiences in WoW, I started as a gnome, then I kind of got rid of him and I made a troll. And we went to the troll starting zone already, but I went to all the other starting zones and kind of did them as well. Let's see, is this the right way? Yes, it is. So, when I was new to the game, I went down this path, and I basically had... Okay, so, let me try to recreate this more accurately. Probably look more like this. Okay, well, we can at least make it pretty. I don't know what that means. Let's just do everything high except... View distance, here we go. Except we'll try to like recreate 2009, 2010 draw distance. There we go. So it was just like going across these fields just that seemed to go on forever. And I just remember getting super immersed in it as a troll hunter back in the day. That... Oh yeah, that star is where Argus used to be. I forgot about it. I was like, wait, what is that? But yeah. There's just something really beautiful about just crossing this field that felt endless. But also didn't feel empty. Like, you can see all the critters and stuff. And the enemies to fight. And also the, like, if you go to any of the tree gatherings, there's pretty much always a herb you can gather somewhere. Maybe not this one. Oh, there's pine cones for a quest. Probably. There usually is a quest. By the way, I'm not saying play WoW. Please don't play WoW. But you can see how a lot of this influenced me. WoW's got so many problems. It doesn't need encouragement right now. Like gathering herbs. Just traveling around. Killing harpies. Did harpies get a model update? Or did they just... They did not. Oh, that's still the very, very old model. Don't worry, I have no interest in it. But yeah, you can see where a lot of my inspiration came from, I think. It's a bit sloppy, but it looked good at the time. It's funny. Excuse me. And you know what's funny? This pattern is almost identical trail pattern is pretty similar to what we do in EAWX, Rogue and I. It's pretty similar how we do our trails. With the lines through a single texture. It's funny. They do this. They do the same thing we do. Hopefully, with the new river and road textures, we'll be able to do stuff like this, and it'll look good. Also, this is cute. They let the train dip, but put a little bridge over it as a prop. Just kind of showing off a little bit. Well, it also has a lot of these little elevator things and stuff, which is very nice. All right. We'll go up the stairs. Alright. That's probably enough. We'll probably stop here and go back to Myrth. Because I'm pretty sure I was doing this for like an hour. Alright. Oh, right. I was like, wow, it transitioned back automatically. It did not. Alright, so we're back in Myrth. And you can kind of get where a lot of my inspiration obviously came from. And kind of what I'm going for here, even to an extent, with the mountains that are fuzzy, hopefully, look fuzzy, hopefully, and well, I need to bring back the right bump texture, and around 40 minutes. Okay, that's shorter than I thought, but still. But yeah. That was... I don't know, I felt like I was staring at that screen a long time for some reason. And it feels weird to look at this now. Anyway. Hopefully that was informative. I'll have to show you guys Argus and Outland sometime. I'm planning to do a video on Argus and Outland sometime. Because there was something specific I already kind of recorded a little bit of footage of, but never showed, and I want to do that sometime. But yeah. What should we do now? Well, we got this. Ah, right. I wanted... Is that worth it? I don't know. It might be worth it to have factories in the background there. You know what? Oh, that's a little hard to see. Let's what, they're all this? Okay, perfect. Let's save there. The void glitches will start new. And then immediately go back. Oh! Should put music on. Hang on. Give me a second here. Oh! Control F. View fog. View water is Control I. View passability is P. Hide objects. Wireframe is literally the same as passability. I don't know why they're different, but whatever. View map overhead. If you ever click this and you didn't mean to, just hit the home key. Look, watch. It's like, oh, now I have to scroll in for all this, but just hit it home. Just hits home. It'll take you back. The control keys are super useful in the map editor, honestly. I cannot overstate their importance. Alright. Let's try one at 480, 4,800. Try one at one, and then set this at 100. And we'll try to ally this. I should know all those hotkeys here. It's okay. Rogue didn't know a lot of the hotkeys either. I don't know how I knew them. Did I look them up? I'm actually not sure. I don't even remember what I did, and that was like 3 years ago. I don't remember how I learned them all. I must have looked them up, I guess. But not like in a guide, because I barely watched any guides, but... Like, I think I watched like a half hour of Bob's guide, and I was like, no, I just want to play it now. Let me do the editing. I don't want to watch a video. I should actually probably sit down and just watch all of Bob's tutorials sometime. See if there's something I missed. I mean, it's unlikely at this point, but, you know, it can't hurt. Maybe I'll learn to actually explain things better. Who knows? But, like, at first I didn't watch it at all because I was like, I don't want to watch a video. I want to do it now. Let's see here. How far are we going to go? Let's go all the way over here. Depends on how far I want this factories to stretch. And I kind of feel like maybe I really want it to stretch for a long ways over here. And then we can... Well, we can combine this into one giant mountain. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Is this the right thing I clicked on? Yes, it is. Okay. What if I did this instead? I left that little gap and then I filled it in with a different prop. Maybe. Come on. It's not enjoying me right now. I'm gonna go ahead and save and reload this because this is acting weird. Oh, Evil Bob the Bob. He's another dev. Sorry. Why is that acting weird? Is this lagging? This is lagging really hard. Something's wrong here. Oh, this is lagging super hard. What's going on? Something is... I can't zoom in or out either. Okay. Oh. That crashed the editor. I screwed up something. I don't know what, but I did. Yeah. I suppose I could just... What did I realistically do today that I wouldn't want to lose? Well, I cleaned up that terrain. That's kind of a pain in the butt. You know what? I'm just going to play it safe and discard the changes here. So basically, everything I did today is lost. But I'll reopen the editor and redo the parts I remember being important, because I don't think I did a lot. Because... No, I don't think it was the number of objects. I think, if I had to guess, I think I might have screwed up the skybox or something somehow. Yeah, yippee. Yeah. Because I put down like 2 more objects, and 2 objects are not going to be what screw you up like that. Something else must have gone wrong. So I'm just going to revert back to how we started today and do what I remember being important, which is this area. Well, I have to put down the thing too, but whatever. I guess that's whatever. I can live with that, I suppose. It kind of sucks, but you know what? I can live with this. And it would probably be easier than, Oh, I'm sorry. One second. I hate that I have to do that every time. There we go. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the WoW stuff. Because that's mostly what this is going to be today. Yeah. I want to make a video on WoW talking about it, but I already have some of the footage, but not all of it. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Let's try it again. Alright, we'll do it this way. Calm down. Don't hate. Alright. And now let's remove the forest stuff because it's being replaced by a factory. And I didn't really like it anyway. The birds have to be moved to safety as well. There, they'll be okay up there. This vine can go wherever. And we'll save. And you know what? For a good measure, I'll go ahead and just commit what I did just now to the branch because I know this is safe. And done. Okay, so I never have to do that again. He was the war mammoth. Yeah, I know. The names are confusing, aren't they? But it's okay. Oh, hang on. I want to put factories down here, so. Let's see if I can do this. Nice. Perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Save there. Oh yeah, so yesterday I was watching a Hallmark movie with my mom. And it was really corny, right? And like, most of the actors were not very good. And a lot of the acting and dialogue wasn't very good. But there were like two characters that were like actually kind of good when they were interacting just the two of them together. And I was like, the dialogue isn't always there. It's a little hit and miss, but like the actual acting is perfectly fine. I'm like, are these better actors? What's going on? And so like then we look it up and realize one of the characters is actually one of the former James Bond characters, like one of the former James Bonds. Like he was the third James Bond or something. And it's like, oh, well, that would explain why he's better than almost everyone else in this movie. Not that. Save. That was kind of amusing to me. I might try something different since I can. Might try this here. Can I do 400 without it screwing up? Ooh, oh, almost. 350. Alright, and we'll put factory A. This kind? Nope. This kind? Yeah. Have it go down into the forest. Oh. Well, that doesn't actually even reach. Huh. Well then. Well then. Do that, and maybe we'll be cheeky and put another one. No, that doesn't look good. I suppose I could just fill this up. Ugh, I need to smooth this out. How's that? Ooh, it's the song I like again. An upside down one, I think. So I would try that, but they would align kind of weird, and I think they would actually not actually look good. I think they would actually not align really well, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm wrong, but... Well, now I've already done this, so it's too late. You might have been right. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'll try it. Hang on. Control C, V. Dup, 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 dup. 180. Wait. Is it the wrong angle? Okay. Alright, you know what? That's actually pretty good. I forgot this prop actually does work that way. You're right. Oh, but that reminds me, since I have this, I can just do bam. Well, that's hubris. Let's go with just 200. There we go. That's better. How's that? Shabam! Save. Good call, Bricks. I forgot that prop works like that. Ugh. Okay. Let's try. Smoothing this out again. Oh. Because I do kind of still want to put factories back here, at least partly. Maybe just right here. We'll see. That ought to work. There we go. Save. See, I'm a genius. I completely blanked that those props actually do line up with themselves nicely. Which I always enjoy when they do, but I forgot. Okay. Now, there's no heavy lag. So we're probably okay. I just need to figure out what I'm doing here. Need to find somewhere clean to line these up. Let's try, I don't know, 1,000? No, it's 2,000. $2,000. 6,000. Nope, that was the wrong number. 4,000. Well, that's also the right number, but not the one I was looking for. Oh, I see. Okay. Now, I did save just before this, so we should probably be okay. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Oh. Let's try this. I'm gonna do some Axilla hijinks here in a second. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Ah, okay, that lines up perfectly. Good. We'll do one more. And then this should probably be a tall mountain on its own. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna save and hope for the best. Okay. I'm gonna set this one to 48,000, 6,000. I'm gonna double click it. Now, with this one double clicked, I have selected all of these as well. So watch what happens. This is how I did Axilla. You guys ready? By moving this one from 6,000, I'm moving these down from 2,000. And I can safely move them out of bounds with coordinates. The coordinates for something else, but it still works. Still coordinates. And this allows me to line them up almost perfectly. So let's try this number. Okay, that's a little too much. But let's also try reducing them all in height. Let's say by 400. That's a little more than I want, less than I want, so let's try 600. 800. Okay, maybe not enough. Maybe too much. Let's try 600 again. 650. Okay. Alright. And then let's try 600, 360. Okay. Turn on the fog. And there we have... That was trippy. And now we have sort of a skyline of factories that are out of bounds. This is how I did Exilla, by the way. Except on a way bigger scale. And it was way more painful. Alright, let's see here. I want to put more back there, but I haven't decided how. I got an idea, but I gotta figure it out first. There's no lag. Everything seems hunky-dory, so let's save. And let's see if we can repeat the trick with these. See if they'll look good as well. We're going to set these at 2000. Oh, wait. This is completely the wrong chord. Okay. This at 2000. Okay. This at 2000. And 3, 6. The nice part is these are all multiples of 4. How do these interact with each other, actually? Oh, right. They're, okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. This might look a little funky, but they'll be so far out of bounds, I don't think it'll matter. We're going to do the same with these. Don't want you at a different angle. No, thank you. And the last one. 680. No. 2000. Okay. I can go ahead and delete this. Grab one of these. Place them at 6,000. 4800. I'm going to double click my friend here and repeat the trick. Okay. How do we feel about that? You know what? I'm gonna put them back because I think I need one more on each side. Well, it's just out of space. Oh, drat. Okay, hang on. Save. Hopefully this won't cause problems. I think I must have messed up the skybox to cause problems last time. that's my theory anyway. Because it reminded me a bit of how Gobindi was after I screwed up the skybox, so I'm hoping it's not any other issue I haven't foreseen. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, and let's find our friend here. Nope, don't you get moving yet. Turn off the fog. Here we go again. Well, let's set him to 3600, because that's what the last one was. Okay, and that's not far enough. We want a little bit further. About 400. Okay. How's that? That's okay. You think it's too repetitive? Well, this is all going to be out of bounds, mind you, so... So, looking kind of repetitive is okay. It's going to be like this. Yeah, you're right, it is repetitive, but I am a slave to repetition. It's true. I might try putting up some of these jungles. Oh, autosave. Thank goodness. I was afraid something lagged out. Alright, this might be okay to just leave, though. I guess I want this more over here. Oh. Yeah, okay, I got it. Oh, I see. Okay, so I can't do it entirely. Gotta close that gap a little bit. Okay. I have a somewhat crazy idea. Let me save that. And let's see if I can do something crazy here. Oh no, I've clicked in the wrong thing. Okay, hang on. Double click this, Control C, V. Okay, no. V, okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna go to 3000 this time. And we're gonna go to minus 150 instead of 50. And we're gonna go to, there we go. And we're actually gonna turn these around too, for a good measure. My SVD likes it, my creative mind dislikes it. He wants to open up the map and himself take a look at the Xilla map. Understandable, honestly. Let's go with this. Let's try that. There we go, I think. I think that's okay. This is meant to be like the most furthest background or whatever that you're not really meant to look at, but the implication that there is a factory district or something, I guess, past there. I'm gonna save. Once these are set, I basically can't really adjust them, not much anyway. So actually, how would these look like this? Oh, it's too late to change them. Oh well, that's fine. I think I got something good here. Yeah. Okay. Go back to this. Delete this one. Delete this one. Save. And I think we got something that looks okay. At least for background. I should test this map. I should. But I gotta do the passability before I can do that. So, let's work on passability for the rest of the day. Apparently I have more to do than I thought. Ugh. Yeah! Let's go with this, yeah. Okay, so a lot of this is fine. This needs tweaking. That's right. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, right. Okay. Let's go to impassable. Make this really small. Because we gotta fill in all of these. Ugh, it's so hard to see the white on the green. It's one of my least favorite things about doing passability. It really is not the fun part, that's for sure. But once I get this done, I can basically rest on the knowledge that the map is basically just up for decoration, if that makes sense. I still have to do the walls, but I'm going to start with these towers first. Maybe I'll just fill in the corners and then, or I'll drop all the corners and then fill them in one by one with all the objects hidden for convenience. Maybe that'll be faster, I don't know. There's a lot of these towers from what I remember, so this might take a while. Ugh. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I hope these paths are wide enough for... I know that an A6 will fit, but I hope they're wide enough if that makes sense. For convenience, I suppose, if that makes sense. Like, I hope they don't feel cramped gameplay-wise. Right, okay. This actually should all be impassable as well. But I only got 2 of these to do, so it's okay. There we go. Oh, this music's so pretty. Any breakthroughs with the Walker Pass while you guys work on? I have basically not touched it. I'm currently I hate coding, and my current coding goal is to get Vajun working. Once Vajun's working, maybe I can cajole people to help me with walkers. By which I mean bother Leo until he helps me. Oh gosh, there's so many of these. So there have been a lot of ideas for Vajun, but the one I'm currently working on is basically making it so that everything on Vajun takes more damage from attacks because of the acid rain. Oh, autosave. That's the current method being attempted by me right now. It's to reflect the acid rain, basically. But it's turning out to a lot more trouble than I thought. I want to do a video on Vajun, and I actually planned to do one before I even touched the dinosaur stuff, but the technical issues kept pushing stuff back, so that's why I haven't. I was going to go with the clickbait title of Why You're Wrong About Vajun, or something like that. But yeah. Are we wrong about Vajun? Very. Everyone is wrong about Vajun, except me. But it might make sense for me to wait until, Hey, what was it that I came up with for putting in these? What's that doing there? Oh, right, one of these things. Okay, cool. It's on the internet, I guess I can't argue. Basically, there's a lot of misconceptions about Vajun because most people's exposure to it is video games, but they don't check any books or whatever. So they take the video game mechanics too literally, and they make presumptions that are actually kind of wrong and are directly contradicted in the books about the planet. But yeah. It's something I wanted to talk about. If I could, like, kind of do videos on planet lore, that'd be kind of fun, so. I don't know what this one is here for. Oh, I don't like that. There's an even number, which means that if I delete this, there's one missing somewhere. how can there be one missing? Now there's an odd number of them, and that's really disturbing. That means somewhere... I don't like that. Okay, hang on. 6, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 12, 12. Okay, so there's 36 on the outsides. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's another 12. 48. What the heck? 50, counting these middle ones. Where are the extra 7? That's definitely not what I'm going to do because of gameplay stuff, but yeah. There's 7 towers somewhere. That doesn't make any sense. I counted 50. Hang on. Save. I'm going to fuck up all these towers and check out, see if I can find them. Alright, look for towers that aren't in place. No, they're all where they should be. There's 7 towers I can't account for. Oh my god, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. I'll just count one side because they should be parallel. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 times 2 is 56. That means there's a tower out there that shouldn't be. And my initial math was actually kind of wrong. But still. There's a tower somewhere that shouldn't be out here. Where? I don't understand. Not these, not these. If it's 28 times 2 is 56, but it says there's 57 towers. How? There can't be 57 towers. Tear them apart until you find it. I don't understand. Wait, are these all... Okay, that one's minus 160, but the rest are all minus 170, or minus 130, right? So, I can actually get away with tearing them all up. Go ahead and make... Oh, that song ended 1 second. Wait. Okay, super big map. Paste. Oops. Paste. Nothing can hide from me here. And yet... It says 57. How? I must have. I have to go. Have a good night. You too, Potter. How many objects am I selecting here? Let's control that and see how many we get. There is an extra tower somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. That's the same number. This is 7. This is 7. 8. 8. 4. I don't get it. One is... That could be it. I was pretty sure it was on the right side, but... Or maybe it would be on the left. I can't remember. There it is. Save. There, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. You're 2 for 2 this time. Hi Lucy, hello, hello. We're not done yet. Okay, we're not done yet. Right, height map. Well, I won't test tonight, but I will go ahead and finish the height map. Or at least the towers. Lucy, chill. It's not time yet. It's not time. No. I'll let you out after this, okay? Go up to 30. Be a little adventurous. Lucy, don't chill. Don't listen to him. I'll have to do the walls later anyways, but I can get the towers for tonight. Gosh, that was gonna drive me crazy. I'm so glad I got that done. I must have just been copy pasting and somehow placed one over it. So. Weird how I only discovered that because I saw one that was just not in the right place and I was like, oh, I'll delete this, but then I suddenly had an even odd number when I should have had an even number after deleting it. Ugh. Bizarre. After this is done, I'll need to do the walls, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow or do it off stream, or not, well, Sunday, and do it off stream, honestly. I have work on Sunday but as overtime, but it's a relatively short shift, so no big deal. Only 4 hours. Ooh, just popped my back. I'm wondering if I should make these impassable as well, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured out how I want to do these yet. They might make sense as impassable on these parts, but we'll see. Apparently I forgot one. Execute Order 66. Lucy's too sweet for that. Okay, here we go. Get this done. Ooh, not that. Not like that. Okay, here we go. It's an act. She's a good dog. Oh. Oh, she's there. I thought I lost her, but she was just curled up under behind the covers and I couldn't see her. She's fine. I'll be sure to let her out soon. Trickery, my butt. Okay, here we go. This should be clear though. Absolutely none of this. None of that. None of that. None of that. You should be completely clear. Alright, here we go. Alright. How are you liking Ocarina of Time so far? I feel like I might be enjoying it more than you and Poder. If I'm being honest. It's cool, he's like the nicest way of saying I'm not interested. Okay, there we go. Okay. And I've lost track of how many I've done or how many I need to do. Save. Around 50 or 200 years of... Oh, yeah. The funny thing... Oh, there's one Zelda game that you actually can shoplift. Like, you can't shoplift in Ocarina of Time, but there is one Zelda game where you can. And if you do, and you go back into the store, you get killed for it. And from then on, rather than having, like, your custom name that you set, which I set as Link, your name is set to Thief. Killed. Yeah, he straight up kills you. There we go. This looks a little weird, but I think it'll be okay. Oh, that's not even, is it? I did go too far, okay. Oh yeah, you can totally tell I went too far. I was like, this looks weird. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Any more? I guess I could just look at the patterns now. Oh, I see, I missed all those middle ones. Now you're facing one license along with your name being branded as seed and conspirator. It used to bother me a lot because in the Game Boy Color game, you could get photographs taken of your character doing things and like unlock these special not cutscenes, but like images for having your photo taken. And one of them required you to steal from the store. But I was fine with not stealing. But I really didn't want, and I would have been fine to have to, if I had to steal, I guess. Except that it would kill me. And I would have my name changed. And I didn't want that. But I also really wanted the photo. So, I don't remember what I ended up going with. You know, I don't think I ever managed to get every photo as a kid. I had to look one up. I think as an adult, I eventually looked them up. Figured out how to get them all. I don't think I ever went back and did them, though. Am I reading this wrong? I am. Yeah, okay. The heck? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is wrong too. Oh my goodness. This is really confusing me. I guess I do technically own it on the Switch. Okay, so the thing is, that's the Game Boy version. Oh, autosave. That's the Game Boy version. The Switch version doesn't have the photos. And getting all the photos is actually not that fun because you have to, like, go out of your way and know when to go out of your way for certain things. Like, some are, you just get them for walking up to this place and it's like, oh, cool, photo. Others, it's like, oh, you can miss them if you don't do a certain thing before a certain part of the game. And it's just kind of, eh. And none of the later, the remastered version with the, has something totally different. Like where the mouse, the photography mouse used to be, there's instead Dompe's thing, which I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's like a build your own dungeon thing, which would be cool, except I'm already doing this. Maybe I should check out Dompe's thing sometime. Yeah. That is one of the very first video games I ever played, so I probably should... I don't know if I should necessarily stream it, but I should keep playing it sometime. Okay. Ugh. Oy, oy, oy. Can gunships go through infantry only? Yes. All flying units can go through infantry only. Gunships can only not go through impassable. But gunships are also finicky about where they'll actually drop off infantry. So I don't think I have to worry about it here. However, they always can glitch and land troops in the middle of here, but they could also glitch and land troops way out here. So that's just something you gotta live with. The AI gunships can be weird on occasion. And there's not really a way you can control it. But it's rare, at least. Like, I think you've seen the video where Corey's playing and the AI drops soldiers into the lava. He's like, what are you doing? You're killing them! Oh, I don't know. It's a very old playlist. You know, you can ask in the Datapad channel, and I bet someone has it, because I think someone clipped it, and they might be able to find it for you. sure someone will be happy to share it because I know somebody recorded it in the first place. Okay. How's that? All right. Excuse me. So, the last thing to do is to put these in the corners here. Oh, whoa. Don't click on those. Don't click on those. There we go. Okay. 600 15. There we go. It's so hard to click on this stuff sometimes. There we go. Okay. Anything about Corey's reality channel? You know what's funny is I said I haven't found it, but I never looked for it. Apparently, Rayon has looked for it a fair bit and never found it either. So, apparently, you're not alone in not finding it. That's funny to me. Because I always thought I just didn't find it because I wasn't really looking that hard. But it turns out it's actually hidden. Stop clicking on those. Just delete all these. Alright. These in place, I will put passability around them. And then I should be good to go for this map, passability wise. Which actually means it's good for testing. Except for oh, that's okay. Good for testing, except for the build pads and bunkers and what have you. But you know, it is what it is. All right. Oh my lord! I think we're done. Just oh, wait, the walls. I have to do all the walls. Alright, how thick are these walls? Ugh, 3 wide. That's pretty big. Alright, this might take a bit. I shredded through all the disappointing search bar fights me to stay despite I found nothing. It won't be on the Discord. You'd have to look on YouTube. Corey has made a point of never sharing that stuff because he knows there's like almost no crossover. Almost no crossover. Honestly, I'm not a fan of reality TV, so that's partly why I never look for it. Is like, I have zero interest in that. And in fact, my only interest in it in this only interest in it at this point is the fact that nobody knows where it is. Would I watch it? Definitely not. Would I watch it because I want to finally find it? Yeah, probably. But would I like watch it because I want to learn about reality TV? No, definitely not. Okay. Maybe this part dangling above our heads and never let us look. How does this look on the other side, actually? Oh. Weird. Yeah, I did this a bit weird, but I think that's okay. There we go. Save. I shall find it one day. Did I get all the walls already? No way. I might have. Apparently. Oh, I guess I don't need the... Yeah, okay, I can clean that up. I can clean that up. Do some little cleaning here. Here. Oh, okay, and infantry only within. Doing this right? No. One more. Oh, autosave. There we go. Okay. Steep. It's not really necessary to have that clear area, but I'll leave it for now. That was one good... Oh, autosave, you really put all your grumpy old man energy to that one. Thanks. Okay, hang on. Oh, I suppose I should clean this up. Because the other side... Oh, here we go. Alright, that'll do. Is there one other thing? I feel like there was. Ah! You know, I should probably move these up. Just to be a little more visible. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Oh, poor Lucy. I kept her waiting this whole time, and it's actually been longer than I planned. Oh well. Let's see here. Oh, maybe my muscles are a little sore. I got that. I see. I knew I was missing something. There we go. I should get off of passability onto leveling and what level is that? Is that 700? That's gotta be 700. There we go. Nice little clean up there. Check the other side. Also good. Alright, let's go to AI data, reset, generate, save. Okie dokie. And I should definitely... Just give me 1 second here to update the GitHub repository. Oh, Corey covers his... You know... Show Corey's... What is it? Survivor. I'm pretty sure it's Survivor. I'm pretty sure he's a big Survivor fan. And he has said it will be really obvious to Rayon when he finds it, but I don't know. I need to find... Right. The dummy... Some searching. Enjoy. I'm gonna go find the dummy campaign. Where are you? Campaign battle test. Is that what it's called? Oh wait, yeah it is, but I'm get the wrong thing. Oh, hang on. What was I looking for? Oh, planets dummy. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I was confused. Okay, and this map is called Psi_Myrth. Okay, I can find that. I can set that up. Test land. Oh, it's set already. Perfect. All right, here we go. Let's. I guess we could try folder public test. Why not? Go crazy. Alright. Let's go. Where is oh right, wrong button. Okay. Let's try testing map campaign. Oh, you actually start as a CX. Oh, you start as a Republic with CIS units. Okay. That's weird, but okay. I'll allow it. Alright. What we got here? What you got for me, boss man? Alright, here goes nothing. Quote-unquote final version without build pads. Let's try to capture that forward version plus position, which means we'll need support of these guys. Go, go, go! Oh, that's spicy and right in the middle of their defenses, but I think we can take it. Why can't I click here? Oh, there we go. You go there too. And you fellas head on out. Actually, I'd like you to scoot ahead as well. Alright, let's get down AT-AT. ETE Walker. Coda's military. They're pretty good from what I remember. These are alright. Put some of these guys too. How about your friends? With your extremely low short range extremely short range oh my gosh, I completely forgot to grab the sensor right here. Clone troopers, you go over here and capture that for a good measure. You guys defend this. Actually, no, you'd be more useful on the front lines. A couple of you go defend this guy. You drop ugh. Oh yeah, it's Rhino's crane. Here's the first time I've used it. That's weird. Send these arrows up to defend. What the? No, don't get killed, little buddies. Oh, they killed my ATTE. Put down another artillery. Ooh. I think I might be too tired because I'm like only half paying attention. These guys are like the weakest infantry in the game, but you get so many of them that they're alright. Just by sheer force of firepower and numbers. Oops. Make a capsule turbo laser tower, but it's two J1 ducktails together. Excuse me, they have grenades and B1s don't. Okay. Alright, that's fair. Did I not capture this? Was that too late? Oh my god, E4 Juggernaut. Oh, fancy. Oh, I can't, Oh shit. I'm losing my little buddies. My friends. I'm like half asleep, honestly. I guess I'll put some clones down. I got one clone. I got one, droid here. He'll do his best. You guys just move like a death squad. Duct taped. Are you sure you didn't mean DuckTales? Why do you use those? Why do you use those gunships? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm more tired than I thought. Right, here we go. The clones are out there. Oh, geez, Louise. Oh, geez, Rick. Get it? That's what Rick and Morty said. Dude, get away! Run! I don't know. I have no idea why they're there. Place the mines. It might slow them down a bit. Let's put another artillery. What the heck? I do find Republic at War a little more fun on ground. It's an A4, right? Yeah. Hey, guys, let's go this way. Actually, so much to... Can't mommy run yet. Oh my gosh. He's eating them! Then he's gonna eat me! Oh my god! It's okay. That went well. That went well. I'm way more tired. Yeah, I don't know why they start with them and not LATs. I mean, I do have LATs. Huh, weird. No idea. I think the fact that I can't keep track of what's going on means this battlefield is pretty diverse, which is good. I kind of want to just use swarm tactics at this point because I'm tired. I found... You found Corey's reality channel? Did you really? I really wish this animation was disabled because I find it so annoying. Send it to me. You guys hold them off, I guess. Yeah, drop some more infantry, why not? You, help take that out. Send some Coda troopers, why not? Where were they shooting just now? Yes, I will. Thank you. Actually, you just focus on that. You're fine. You guys hit these guys. Alright. Before the spider droids show up, knock the crap out of that. Oh, yeah. Hit him with your... Alright, cool. Damn, they are really ambushing me. Good. Oh, hey. You guys lived! Cool. Go capture a landing zone. Death swarm of infantry. Infantry, go! Let's see how this looks. Welcome to Stern KR. Oh yeah, hi. You caught me like as I'm exhausted. I'm like half asleep at this point. I don't love that, but whatever. Yeah! I don't care about killing the barracks because barracks melt, but I did manage to kill, it successfully killed, you know, I'll put down some gabbas. I could use some hunting. Excuse me. You guys capture this over here. You guys come help. You dudes capture this thing. Oh my gosh. The 2 squads I sent up here died. Oh. I think it's safe to say they have something up there. Let's go take out their Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, yeah, I should definitely make these buildings impassable. I thought I should, and now I know I should. How's this look? Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the worst to make that impassable as well. BRB. Well, I'm almost done, so no worries. Do what you want. A pirate is free. No, we're retreating. Okay. Get him, Gabbas. You know what? The Gabbas are actually doing alright here. They don't have much health, but they're also not being able to be hit. I think this was not a successful trade. I'm tired. Alright. That's gonna do it for this stream. I hope you all enjoyed. Ackbricks, I'll see you later. I know you're gone. Anyway. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.